Hey folks, welcome back to the trail. Well, it's a nice, crisp November day and I'm still sick, so I'm still gonna cough. So let's just try to get through it. Coming to you today after yesterday's events at the Ostrich farm. So the court dismissed their leave to stay. So no appeal, no hearing the appeal, which meant the cull could go forward. And that it did. Sadly, last night, November 6, 2025, the ostrich cull in BC took place. So I want people to remember that day. It took place after dark. So unlike you and I and other lawful folks in Canada that may own a firearm, there's no shooting after last light. There's no shooting in the dark. Well, the call took place in the dark. So, a lot of agencies and the feds, they can just rewrite rules as they go along. I don't know. So anyways, this video is not going to be about the anger or rant. I will do one, but it will not be today. Today's video, I'm going to stick true to the roots of my channel, which is caring about other human beings and their well-being, their mental well-being, their ability to deal with stress, and how they're coping with this whole situation in Canada right now. So, no matter where you stand on the sides, which side, I don't care. To me, it came down to the welfare of the ostriches themselves. And I feel they were not taken care of. Their care was not up to snuff from the moment that the CFIA took custody of them on September 24th. So there's that. So let's just touch on how you guys might be feeling, your ability to cope right now. A lot of people just don't know what to do. They are just angry, and then, you're going to go through all the gamut of emotions: angry, sad, frustrated, disbelief over the whole thing, shame for the country that you're in and how it's run. All the sorts. Yikes. So, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional. I'm just here to help people recognize when maybe their mental well-being is slipping, okay? And I'm big on no victim mentality here. No crappy behavior based on your mental health. I want you to take responsibility for your mental health and look after yourself. Nobody else is going to look after you. Look after yourself. So, that being said, if you're under the care of a doctor or a therapist during this time, you might want to reach out to them and say, I might need an extra appointment this week. I might need a phone call. I might need a video chat. I might need some extra support this week. No shame in doing so. So there's that. And these are just coming from me now. Number 2, I want you to get some activity under your butt, okay? I don't care what it is. If you can, I want you to get outside. I want you to breathe it in. I just want you to let nature, work its friggin' magic on you, okay? But if you can't, if you're stuck in an office or whatever have you, try to move around the office. Try to get out into the parking lot if it's safe to do so. Even if you're stuck in your house and you don't have a gym or exercise equipment or whatever, if you have some stairs, do some step-ups. Oh, sorry about blinding you there. Do some step-ups. So what I mean by that is, the last 2 stairs next to the floor, do step up. 1 foot up, 1 foot down. Do. Move. Just freaking get some movement and activity in. It is so good for your stress and the way your ability to handle it and for your anxiety. It just really does remove you from what you have going on for a little bit. And then you're just able to work through all those pent-up emotions or frustration that you might have. So there's that. It's reach out if you need to your professional. There's get some activity, okay? I guess I should have said this one first. Get the hell away from social media. Step away. Just step away from whatever is being posted, uploaded, things like that. Because, it's going to set you off. It's going to further spiral you into feeling like crap and being sad. I'm not asking you, or I'm not forgetting about what happened here in this country last night. But I'm here because I want you to take care of yourself. That's it. So this is why I'm talking about it. And here's one. Only if you're in a place where you can do this, where you feel like you're secure in a place of doing this. Go look up a fun fact about maybe an ostrich. Try to find a video of an ostrich enjoying music, because did you know they have some kind of connection with music? They really, really enjoy music. So if you could find a video, maybe not of the ostrich farm in BC, but a separate video, or even if you're in the library, old school, get a book, read something about an ostrich. But if you are online and you do see something that's wonderful about an ostrich, the minute you're done watching it, get out of there. Push the X, get off your phone, because it's probably going to go autoplay to something that you don't want to see, something current. But I really do think, if you find out some cool things about an ostrich, or have a different connection with the situation, because they were pretty cool. And that's one positive thing that came out of me following this whole thing, because I have a friend who was boots on the ground out there since January of 2025, was all the things that I did take in and learn about ostriches. Things that I didn't know before, things that made you go, So like, they don't actually put their head in the sand. It just kind of looks like they do, but they don't. So all that kind of stuff. And just watching their mannerisms and how they are, the differences between the roosters and the hens. That was one positive for me that I will definitely take away from this whole horrendous debacle, was I learned some cool shit about ostriches. And, I will take that. And all the beautiful things that I witnessed in lives, I will take that with me going forward. And when I get sad, and when I get fucking angry, I'm going to draw on that. I'm going to draw on the coolest shit I know about ostriches. It may sound corny, but it helps me. So I thought I might put it out there for you. But yeah, this video is about people coming together, watch your fellow, people you're sharing your shoulder-to-shoulder community with. Check to see if people are struggling. And if you are struggling yourself, you got to take care of that. Because these chain of events can make you question a whole lot of stuff in your day-to-day life living in this country. I mean, it's not new. It's been happening in other countries too. Like, we're not unique to these situations of crazy times within countries. But it's how we navigate through it. It's going to set the difference, I guess. So you got to get that toolbox out, and you got to utilize your tools once again to stay on top of your mental health, your mental well-being, your happiness, your ultimate quality of friggin' life. Because when these situations happen, it can really play with your head. And it just breaks your heart. So if you lead with your heart, this can really be a tough time. So anyways, if I think of any more techniques to help you out and things that maybe are helping me out, I'll drop them in the description. I don't want to be on here all day because I'm going to probably start coughing again. But like I said, I'm not forgetting what happened here last night. And there will be a real intense probably video from me just going off about this whole thing from the beginning of this whole thing at the ostrich farm till the events of last night. But today, I'm caring about you and everybody else that bore witness to what happened. I'm really worried about the people that were boots on the ground and became one with this farm, gave up their time to help protect on the outside of those pens. I worry about them because a lot of them were there last night when this whole shit show unveiled and the horror show. But like I said, find something cool out about an ostrich today and let it carry you through the next few days. Don't watch the negative stuff because you're just not in a place for that. So let's just, shout out to the ostriches for how cool they are and unique. Find out some good stuff about them. Carry that with you going forward. And until the next video, man, I'm thinking about you and I want you to take care of yourself. And thanks for listening.